Hello, beautiful soul fam. Welcome to another Lunch with Lisa. I'm Lisa Warner. I am the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing, now in its 10th anniversary edition. Today, let's talk about the treasure lies beyond the fear. When I found myself facing cancer, I was afraid. The fear was huge. I didn't know whether I was going to live or die. It was really intense. But what ended up happening was I moved through the fear. I moved beyond the fear. And what I discovered was the fear was the illusion. The fear itself was the disease. The fear that I had been living in, fear of failure, fear of financial failure, the lack, the limitation, the unworthiness, all of these negative energies were what were actually causing the problems. We have been taught that it is what it is, and we just have to make the best of what we've got. Well, guess what? That's not true. We are grand, infinite beings. We are creators. And we are absolutely unlimited in any way, shape, or form. However, on this planet, we have been convinced that we are limited. We have been taught limitation. Fear has been used to control humanity for thousands upon thousands of years. It's time for us to move beyond the fears. It's time for us to see what's actually possible. We have been living in fear for so long on this planet that it has become normalized. It's used all the time. We are sent messages of fear. Killer virus on the loose. Protect yourselves. Imminent death and destruction. And these messages of fear that are broadcast day in and day out create an invisible prison for all of us. We believe that this is what is. And then we keep wallowing in what has already been created. And we just keep generating more and more and more of what has already been created. We get trapped in our minds, and then we keep thinking the same thoughts over and over and over again. I don't have enough. I don't know what to do. I better find out what's wrong with me. Better ask my doctor. I better go look for the pill. Where's the next pill? What's going to fix me? Who's going to save me? And we keep generating more and more and more crap for ourselves because we're not looking beyond what has already been generated. Our freedom lies beyond the physical manifestations that have already appeared. Our freedom lies in our ability to imagine. The mind has been trained to look at what is. And what is pretty scary on this planet because it's all been generated from fear. We have been taught limitation. We have been taught lack. We have been taught disease. We have been taught there's something wrong with you. All of these thoughts are actually the problem. All of these beliefs are untrue. We are grand beings of light, created as souls. Our souls, who we are, the core essence of who we are, is divine perfection. We are literally life itself, exploring life as human in physical form. We are unlimited beings. We can create and manifest anything we desire. But we have to move beyond the fear. When I found myself facing cancer, and it was frightening, the health that I was seeking, the treasure of vibrant, radiant health, was beyond the fear. I had to move past the fear. I had to see through the veil of the fear. I had to clear away the illusion. I had to stop thinking the thoughts that I had been taught to think about my body. We are taught disease. We are taught there's something wrong with your body. And I'm telling you right now that that thought pattern is never true. There is never anything wrong with our bodies. Our bodies are reflecting our fears. Our bodies are reflecting the thought patterns that are out of balance. They are showing us where we are steeped in the illusion. They are showing us where we need to change the way we're thinking and perceiving. Our bodies are our best friends. They are our allies. But we are being taught to battle them, to fight them, to try to kill off parts of our bodies. This is what fear does. It stops us from seeing clearly. It stops us from recognizing what's actually happening and what's actually possible. Your body is designed to heal itself. It's also designed to produce the symptoms that are being called disease. The entire idea of disease is an assumption. You cannot see a disease. All you can see are cells. Disease is assumed. You cannot go down to the corner store and buy a cup of cancer. It's not a standalone thing. Cancer is an idea. It's not attacking our bodies. But as long as we continue to fear cancer and disease, we are stuck with them because we will continue to manifest exactly what we are afraid of. Are you ready to start manifesting better? Are you ready to move through these illusions? Are you ready to kick fear to the curb? Are you ready to start see what's actually happening here? Fear itself is the problem. Fear, doubt, guilt, shame, blame, anxiety, unworthiness, all of these are the contrast. They're the shadow. They're the illusion. They are the who we are not. But we're generating our reality from these very energies. These energies are distortions. And then our reality becomes very distorted. And we get stuck in bodies that are distorted to match our distorted beliefs. We have distorted checkbooks. There's no more money. Oh my God. There's infinite abundance in the universe. Money has been used to control the behavior of humanity for hundreds of thousands of years as well. All of our beliefs around money. I would be willing to bet that 95% of the diseases are actually rooted in money problems. Right? Mine was. It was completely obvious to me that if I wasn't struggling to pay my rent, that life would be a whole lot easier and a whole lot more fun, a whole lot more joyful. But all of these fears, I don't know where my next money is coming from. I don't have enough. I'm not going to have enough. We have to move through the fears because you know what? On the other side of the fear is the treasure. Everything we desire. Ease, grace, joy, abundance, peace. What would it be like if we lived on a peaceful planet? What if we lived in peace and harmony with the earth, with other humans? The fear generates the war. The fear of those people over there. Those people are going to steal my freedom. Fear. Fear has become so normalized on this planet that war is just normal now. People don't even notice the war is literally a crime against humanity. Peace is what's actually our birthright. We have the right to live on a peaceful planet. People don't have the right to wage war. It's not a right. But because we live immersed in this cesspool of war and fear and disease, that becomes our distorted reality. And then our bodies distort themselves, and we say, oh my God, there's something wrong with me. No, there's not anything wrong with you. There's something wrong with our society. We have to move through the fears. We have to look and see what's actually happening here. Because it's time for us to create heaven on earth. It is time for the light to return. And in order for the light to return, it's the light of our own awareness, that boom, light bulb, right? That's the light where we go, oh my gosh, I see what's going on here. This is that time on the planet. But in order for that light bulb moment to happen, we have to recognize that fear is the problem. Fear is literally the illusion. Fear is false evidence appearing as our reality, but the reality that has already been generated is completely transmutable. If we simply look forward and choose what we would like to create and have manifest and experience, the future is completely wide open. Your health is right there beyond those fears. You have to move through where you are and not let fear of where you are stop you. You can't allow the appearance of disease to keep you trapped in the illusion. The appearance, what appears as disease, is simply the fears, doubts, shames, blames, guilt being made physically manifest because of our attention to those things. Our minds have been taught, they have been programmed to focus on the dark side. They have been taught to focus on what has already been created. It is what it is. Well, it only is what it is because this is what we have generated so far. We are grand creator beings. We are creating in every moment of every day. Manifestation is instant. Your life up until right now is what you have manifested. If you would like to manifest something different, then you have to focus differently. You have to think differently. You have to look beyond what has already been made manifest so you can see the unlimited possibilities and potentials of what can be made manifest. Beyond the fear is the treasure. Everything you desire lies beyond the fear. Everything you desire lies beyond the present moment. The present moment, what is manifest right now in this present moment is literally the past. It's what we've already created. So if we keep looking at what is manifest right now, we're literally looking at what's already been created. The cesspool of previous creations. And we go, oh my gosh, it is the way it is. What am I going to do with the way it is? And then we just keep pulling more and more from the cesspool of the miscreations of our past, going, oh my gosh, I got to deal with what already is. I have to work with what I've got. No, you actually don't. If you work with what's actually possible, a whole new palette of possibilities opens up. If you want to experience radiant health, you have the right. And you have the ability. And there's no pill for that. There's consciousness for that. There's awareness for that. There is right action for that. There is guided action for that. If you focus on what you desire rather than what's already been made manifest, you will receive inner guidance. If you're willing to listen to the heart, if you're willing to feel your way forward rather than trying to figure it out, stinking thinking is going to get you nowhere. Stinking thinking has gotten you to where you are. If you're in a mess right now, guaranteed stinking thinking got you there. Fear is part of the stinking thinking. We have been taught to fear our own bodies. Your body is part of you. Why would you ever fear yourself? This, my friends, is stinking thinking, and you have been taught that. It's not yours. Why would a grand being of light ever fear themselves? They wouldn't. What you're fearing is the darkness, the shadow. You are not the darkness. You are not the shadow. Your light is the only pill you need. If you are in the darkness right now, if you're in the fear, the doubt, the worry, the shame, the blame, the anxiety, the lack of money, I don't have enough. If you're living in the darkness, you have to turn your own light back on, because your light dispels the darkness. Dispel. Spells are cast onto humanity. Dark spells are being cast on humanity. Stinking thinking is being broadcast loud and clear all day, every day. Are you tuning into these broadcasts? Are you tuning into the external world of chaos and confusion, saying, oh no, that's what is. How do I fit myself in to the chaos and confusion? How do I make the world work for me the way it is? Well, you don't. You're not supposed to. We're not here to fit ourselves into a fear-mongering, war-mongering world. We're here to create a whole new society. We are here to restore planet Earth. We're here to restore our own bodies, our minds, and our souls. You are here to restore you. I am here to restore me. And as we restore ourselves, we restore our society. As each and every one of us becomes the grand being of light we truly are, and we start shining our light, we each start to live in peace and harmony and radiance and vibrant health and excitement and enthusiasm. And we start creating the lives that we wish to live. And we stop tolerating fear, doubt, guilt, shame, blame, because it has no part in our lives. It's the illusion. It's the contrast. It's here to show us our light. You can get absorbed in the contrast, or you can become absorbed in your light, and you can shine your light. And as you shine your light, you broadcast your own signal. And the signal that you broadcast then allows the hologram, it's a holographic universe, everything is made of light. The signal you broadcast then gets reflected back to you. This is what is happening right now, all day, every day. The signal you are broadcasting is being reflected back to you. What signal are you broadcasting? Simply look at your life. How's your health? How's your wealth? How's your community? Your circle of friends, the people you surround yourself with. They are a reflection of the signal you are broadcasting. If you're not happy with any part of your life, you have to broadcast a different signal. You have to clear out the stinking thinking. You have to move beyond the fears, the doubts, the guilts, and the shames. Because you are the treasure. You, the grand being of light you are. You are the treasure. Source created you on purpose, out of its own light, because it treasures your experience. It treasures your point of view. We are each an individuated point of view of Creator itself, Source itself, life itself. All life on this planet, all life throughout the universe is life experiencing itself in infinite ways. Life exploring itself as a tree, as a rock, as a crab, as a dolphin, as a human, as a dog, a cat, a leaf. Infinite iterations of life. You are life itself. How are you broadcasting yourself? How are you experiencing life? Do you have your light fully shining? Are you vibrant, radiant, and alive? Are you experiencing life to the fullest? If not, why not? What has dimmed your light? Fear dims our light. Stinking thinking dims our light. It's time to move beyond. It's time to step out of the mind and back into the infinite souls that we are. Our minds have been programmed. The soul is the imagination, the infinite imagination. The imagination is the ability to bring our attention to the things that we actually desire, so that we can focus on them long enough to bring them into view, so that we can view those things here in physical form. Your imagination has been demonized. Oh, that's just your imagination. That doesn't mean anything. That's not real. Yeah, your imagination is what's real. The reality around you is completely transmutable. Are you willing to move beyond the fears? Are you willing to unlimit yourself? Are you willing to remember that you are a grand being of light? Are you willing to unfurl your angel wings and recognize your ability to fly? You can soar through life. As you soar, as you shine your light, as you become radiant, vibrant, and alive, your body will heal itself automatically. No pills required. Your own light is all that's required. Stop buying into the fear mongering. Stop buying into the diseases. Stop buying into what they are selling. Start telling a better story. You are a grand being of light. You are the treasure. When you treasure your body, it will start reflecting that you are treasuring yourself. You are literally the treasure. Are you willing to see the grandness of who you really are? Your body needs you. Your body needs you to shine your light. Your body needs you to move beyond the illusions. Your body needs you to move beyond the fears. I hope this was helpful. My name is Lisa Warner. I'm the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. That book will help you to start seeing your body from a different perspective. It will help you to start moving beyond the stinking thinking. It will start to help you to move beyond the fears, should you choose to do that. And if you would like more assistance, I have a 12-week class called Aligning with Your Radiantly Healthy Self, to walk you step by step beyond the fears into the radiant being of light you truly are, so that your body can heal itself. The next class of Aligning with Your Radiantly Healthy Self starts on September 6th. If you would like to participate, please reach out to me. You can find me at connectingyoutoyou.com. Thanks for watching another Lunch with Lisa. Until next week, create for yourselves a great week. Be fearless. Shine your light. Have a great week. Bye for now.